What if I told you that some of your favorite music content creators, guys like Beato, Professor of Rock, and Rhett Shull, are constantly navigating a legal minefield just to bring you awesome content? Well, it's true, and at the heart of it lies a concept called fair use. I'm Santiago Cueto, a board-certified international business law expert and best-selling author. Today, we're diving deep into fair use, what it is, and why it's so important for creators, and why it's causing so much headache for those who analyze and educate through music. Stick around, because if you've ever shared anything online, this applies to you too. So what exactly is fair use? In the simplest terms, it's a legal doctrine under the U.S. copyright law that permits limited use of copyrighted material without acquiring permission from the rights holder. It's meant to balance the rights of creators with the public interest in promoting free speech, education, and creativity. The core idea is whether your use of copyrighted material is transformative. Are you just copying it verbatim, or are you adding new meaning, new context, or new insights? Think commentary, criticism, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, or research. It's about taking something and transforming it into something new and different. Now let's talk about Beato. If you're a music fan, you know Rick's incredible What Makes This Song Great series. He takes iconic songs, plays short clips, and then meticulously dissects the music theory, the production, and the genius behind it. This is a prime example of content that should fall under fair use. He's not just re-uploading the song for people to listen to. He's commenting, criticizing, and teaching about it. He's adding immense educational value, often leading viewers to appreciate the original work even more. However, even Rick, with his massive platform and clear educational intent, has faced demonetization and copyright claims. Well, why? Because the system, particularly YouTube's Content ID, is often automated and doesn't always understand the nuances of fair use. It's a constant battle of creators to prove their transformative use. Rick has been incredibly vocal about the need for clear guidelines and better protection for creators who genuinely educate and comment on copyrighted works. He's had videos taken down and then revenue from the others claimed, simply for doing what he does best, breaking down complex musical ideas. Then we have Professor of Rock, Adam Reeder. Adam is a master storyteller, diving deep into the history and making of legendary rock songs. He uses snippets of music to illustrate his narratives, to evoke the feeling of the era, and to give context to the story he's telling. His content is all about news reporting, but in a historical context, criticism, and education. He's not just playing the songs, he's providing a narrative, a tapestry of it around it, bringing new life and understanding to classic music. But Adam has also spoken publicly about the immense challenges he faces with copyright. The sheer volume of music he references in his countdowns and historical deep dives can trigger multiple claims, making it difficult to monetize or even keep his videos up. It highlights how even when creators are clearly operating within the spirit of fair use, trying to introduce new audiences to old music and provide invaluable historical context, they can still get caught in the automated net of copyright enforcement. It's a frustrating dance where the creator often feels guilty until proven innocent. And even then, the proof can be a lengthy and draining process. And let's not forget Rhett Shull. Rhett is known for his incredible guitar knowledge, gear reviews, and often breakdowns of how certain sounds or techniques were achieved in famous songs. When Rhett plays a riff to demonstrate a particular concept or analyzes a guitar tone used in a hit, he's engaging in commentary and teaching. He's dissecting musical elements to help other musicians and enthusiasts understand them better. His goal is to educate and inspire, using short, illustrative clips of copyrighted material to make his points. Rhett, like Rick and Adam, uses short, purposeful clips to transform the original work into something new, an educational tool or a critical analysis. Yet the ambiguity of fair use and the often heavy-handed nature of automated copyright systems means even these users can get flagged. It forces creators to constantly worry about whether their next upload will be a hit, despite their best intentions and clear educational value. This constant threat can have a chilling effect, discouraging creators from making the very content that enriches the cultural landscape. So what are the actual factors courts consider when determining fair use? While there's no single formula, these 4 factors are the core of any fair use analysis. First, we have the purpose and character of the use. Is it for commercial gain or for non-profit educational purposes? Is it transformative? This is a big one. For example, using a clip in a news report to comment on a political speech is more likely fair use than simply re-uploading the speech to make money from ads. Our creators here are clearly leaning towards educational and commentary purposes, which strengthens their fair use argument. The second element is the nature of the copyrighted work. Is it factual or is it creative? Using a highly creative work, like a song or a film, might be scrutinized more than using a factual work like, say, a historical document. However, using snippets of creative works for the purposes of commentary or education can still be fair. Next up is number 3 in the fair use analysis, the amount and substantiality of the portion used. How much of the original work are you using, and is it the heart of the work? Using a 10-second clip versus an entire song is a crucial difference. And is that 10-second clip the most iconic part of the song? Courts look at whether the portion taken is just enough to make your point, not to simply avoid paying for the whole thing. Our examples typically use very short, targeted snippets. And this brings us to number 4, the effect of the use upon the potential market. This is about whether your use competes with the original work or harms its market. If Beato's analysis introduces new fans to a song, arguably, it helps the market, encouraging people to buy the original. If you're creating a competing product, now that's a problem. For music content creators, their analysis often drives traffic and interest back to the original artist, making a strong case for this factor. The problem is, these factors are highly subjective. There's no clear X seconds of music equals fair use rule. This ambiguity leaves creators in a very vulnerable position. They invest time, effort, and money into creating valuable educational and analytical content only to face automated strikes or demonetization, often with little recourse. This uncertainty creates a chilling effect where creators might self-censor or avoid certain topics altogether just to avoid potential legal headaches. It stifles innovation and limits the amazing educational resources available to all of us. The music industry and platforms like YouTube have made strides in recognizing creators, but the current system is still disproportionately impacts creators who rely on fair use for their content. We need better human review processes and a more nuanced understanding of fair use within these automated systems. Well, what can we do? As viewers, supporting creators like Beato, Professor of Rock, and Rhett Shull is crucial. Share their content, engage with it, and understand the challenges they face. For creators, continue to educate yourselves on fair use. Document your transformative intent in your videos and descriptions, and don't be afraid to speak up and appeal unfair claims. Join creator communities to share knowledge and best practices. This isn't just about a few YouTubers, it's about the future of online education, commentary, and cultural analysis. Fair use is a vital component of a healthy creative ecosystem, allowing for critique, parody, education, and the free flow of ideas. What are your thoughts on fair use and its impact on your favorite creators? Have you experienced issues with copyright online? Let me know in the comments. If you found this video helpful, smash that like button, subscribe for more business law insights, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next deep dive.